If you order a pizza at a local cafe, you may get fresh grated cheese. Fresh cheese. Can't beat that. Day in Hoi An, the city of lanterns. It's very beautiful. The lanterns are everywhere, inside restaurants, out on the streets. Everything is full of color and very bright. Here's a general tip for making your trip to Vietnam. When you are booking your trip, whether it be through a travel agency in your country, in this country, which is what I did, or if you are going to backpack it, or in some of you guys' case, just wing it and see where you go, there's a few things that you need to be aware of based on your physical ability to get around. Vietnam is still a developing country, so much of the sites here are not commercialized, which for some people is great because you want to see that before commercialization comes in and takes over. But if you are elderly, or if you have problems in your knees, hips, ankles, feet, or cannot move around very easily, you really want to make extra efforts in choosing which packages that you want and knowing where you're going to go and see these things, because I'm telling you, there are stairs in every single thing in Vietnam. And I do not mean stairs like one flight. I mean 3 flights to 1,000 steps, 100, 200, 300 to get into any one of these things. So if you're elderly or if you have physical ailments that would prevent you from making it up these flights, there's lots of things that you may miss out on, or maybe even prepay for, and only find out that you can't get to them when you get here. So definitely do the research on what things you want to do to make sure that you know how you can get into them and make sure you're able to. If you are super physically fit, then you'll probably love it because it'll be a challenge, especially if you love working out, depending on how far you go. But if you aren't sure, make sure that you're asking someone ahead of time so that you know what your limitations are, so it does not complicate or cause any issues in your trip. Even the hotel I'm sitting in right now does not have an elevator, it only has stairs, which is fine because in this case it's only 3 flights. But for some people, 3 flights is definitely going to be a challenge. So everything I've seen, we started in Hanoi, going all the way down to Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City, I do not expect it to change, has had a significant number of steps in getting to the major sites. So plan ahead, bring an e-brace, ointment, medicine, anything, or maybe choose something different if you're not sure you can make it into these type of things. But have a good trip. Watching the sunset from Hoi An. The night before we leave in the morning, and there's a giant stadium of some sort or place for shows, and that's probably almost a mile away, and I can hear it inside my hotel room. But they're lighting up the lake, and trees pretty nice. Not sure what's going on, wish I could take a look, but I'm in my hotel. In Da Nang Airport, getting ready to fly down to Saigon, or Ho Chi Minh City as it's called today. Not as busy as others, but there is a slight backup in getting through security like normal. Just landed in Saigon or Ho Chi Minh City. In case you're curious or in case you're tall, Vietnam Airlines has much more legroom than Vietjet. So if you have one or the other of choice, Vietnam Airlines will give you a few more inches of room. Just got our bags at Ho Chi Minh, getting ready to get in our car and head to the hotel. Arriving at the Ruby River. Now at the Ruby River Hotel, seems pretty fancy. Got a little welcome drink. It definitely has a unique taste. And soon I'll be headed up to my room to see what that looks like. So I've just found out what this welcome drink is made out of. It's lemon, lemongrass, and ginger, sort of a mix. It's a very unique taste. I recommend if you have the chance that you give it a try. It does have a lot of other similar flavors that you may taste around Vietnam. And in other news, ready to head up to my room, and it's actually been upgraded due to the amount of time I'm staying once again. So I can't wait to get up there and see what kind of fanciness they have at the Ruby River. Okay, upgraded room, here I come. Let's see what they have. Ooh. Small, but quaint, and it looks clean. Window with a rainy view in Ho Chi Minh right now. There's been a typhoon in the area, so that's understandable. Our weather so far has been great, however. Okay. Safe. Most every hotel I see has that. Complimentary water. Take a look at the bathroom. Nice. About to jump in this bed because I can and I want to mess it up. You don't get scared, you just keep walking. Slow and steady. Avoid the cars. No matter what you do, keep a consistent pace. The motorcycles go around you. The cars, of course, won't, so avoid those. And just go across the street. Don't run or get crazy. It makes them more confused. Just go smooth and easy. The night market opens at 7. They have less than 15 minutes. Everyone's making a mad rush to get their tents up so their goods can come out. Gonna try some yummy street food. It's out here at the Ho Chi Minh night market. Still getting ready. So this is the night market in Ho Chi Minh, where you're bargaining for your items. And then literally around that corner is a strip of fixed price items that's cheaper than the starting point of all of these. It doesn't make any sense, but you see how many people are visiting here and paying possibly a little bit more. Later on, we stopped for some ice cream before heading back to the hotel in preparation for an early morning. Breakfast at the Ruby River. After breakfast, we headed in town for an early start for a busy day. Our first stop of the day takes us to a beautiful French cathedral. This church was built in 1877 by the French. All materials imported by the French. Includes 2 bell towers. And this is called Notre Dame by the Vietnamese, meaning Our Lady. And the statue represents that she is looking over Vietnam. Come back next time as we continue to explore the city of Ho Chi Minh. Thanks for watching.